Hello guys, welcome back to another F1 2017 video. This time we're in a Tiametmarduk open lobby on Xbox One, and we are in Ferrari 2004 cars. Yeah, this should be fun. This is gonna be one expensive clip. Anyway, 5 red lights, and that's the lights out, and away we go. Actually, we get a pretty bad start for once. And everyone goes flying past. Actually, we just get hit up the arse for going that slow. And the V10 cars were headed to turn 1 and the usual carnage. Not that much carnage. We tried the crisscross, but we get hit and we almost get spun around. But someone saves us for getting completely turned around. Cars going inside, outside, everywhere. Cars ghosting as well. And now we head down into the next chicane area. Someone looking at the inside up ahead. Side by side, there's a bit of contact. There's someone going around. We go to crisscross on the Ferrari, but he actually holds us up. And another car goes around the outside. And there's another car off in the gravel trap. As the car in front of us spins off and into the wall, cars going everywhere. Another car goes off in the gravel. Car in front of us just stops for no reason, and we ghost inside it. And just carnage on this opening lap. Now, while we're on this straight here, if you look at the map, everyone's a yellow dot. That reminds me of the days on the last gen games where everyone was a yellow dot online. As I say that, we make a mistake heading into Ascari. Someone else off the track actually goes back on. Car alongside me spins me out trying to avoid it, and then our front wing is a magnet to the wall. So now we're just hoping to hopefully not have a collision with anyone else throughout the rest of this race. So we're pretty much out of a point scoring position. There's no way we'll get back into the points. So we're just going to enjoy this Ferrari 2004 car the remainder of this clip. While we are rating, I'm sorry that the engine volume is low. Had a little bit of an audio issue for some reason. Hopefully I can get that fixed for the next episode. Anyway, we're now getting punted from behind on the guy we just overtook on the straight. Anyway, he's just trying to go for a gap that no longer exists. We're going a bit side by side, and we've been kicked out of the lobby. And according to the text, the classic car, the 1988 McLaren MP4-4 car, has been removed. And now we're back on the main menu. This needs to be explained. So right now, as we got disconnected saying content unavailable, the my Xbox said by my name, which it does if you sign out. So apparently, and I also got a notification saying that a different controller has been signed into my account. That means someone right now was using my account at the time for this. And right about now, I managed to get back in, trying to join the lobby, but apparently the feature, at the time I thought the feature for the last game was if you disconnected from the lobby, you could join back and get back in your car. And when I was trying to join, it just wouldn't join. So I thought, okay, they got rid of the option, good job, Cody's. But then, trying to join back in, apparently everyone else thought the time to get in and the lobby was full. But that surprises me, why people that have disconnected from the lobby, that were racing, can't join back and get back in their car. I mean, shouldn't that be the point? If you disconnect from the lobby, they just give you the 5 minutes, then you can join back and get back in your car. Not if you disconnect, someone else can take your spot. Anyway, that's it for the classic car for this episode. At the time, I actually thought I had lost the classic car, but after this next race in the modern F1 2017 cars, found that I still had the car, thankfully. But after another lobby crash and another lobby to be opened up, we are now here at Britain and an F1 2017 car in the Pink Force India, and we're now ready. 5 lights, And it's lights out and away we go. And there's a sailboat on the front row of the grid. No, game over, folks. We're now heading to turn 1. Pretty clean. The two guys in front of me are going at it, just reefing around. This is like an F3 race even. And now we're just going here, cruising along. We haven't been hit off, thankfully, because that's rare. Me getting hit off is usually a common thing in sprint mode lobby. Anyway, we're now just watching the battle for the lead going on in front. And we're getting attacked from behind by, looks like maybe it was a Williams, I think. And now the Sauber and Mercedes mount each other. Man, there might be some lag involved in this, as the Sauber is just stopping and going, and just weaving all over the place as well. That was definitely not bothering me at the time. We are getting attacked from behind. The guy behind me backs off to let me go through here sideways, but I go wide. He tries the advantage and actually backs off. So now we gotta go in here single file. And the Sauber just doesn't know where to drive. In fact, it put me off, in fact, and I went wide. And I lost the spot to the Williams car. So now we're just fighting to get back on the podium. But now we're getting attacked from the Toro Rosso and the Mercedes as the Sauber in front goes off track and then lags back on. And the Mercedes, they're just leading the way. Williams hit the back of the Sauber, we take avoiding action, and we are now back on the podium now. Sauber just lagging his way away from the situation, because that's all people do with the half-powered Interdate, they just lag all over the place. Anyway, we are just now trying to defend as much as possible from the cars behind. Sauber again goes wide, but he's probably there we go, just lags forward again. The Toro Rosso behind us. No, sorry, it's the Mercedes behind us. Mercedes got past the Toro Rosso. He goes to the inside. I leave him enough room, and nearly forces me wide. And the Mercedes, in fact, knocks the Sauber, and the Sauber is gone. And I thought it was lag. Speaking of lag, the Red Bull lagged through the Toro Rosso, and the Sauber lags back into second place. And now the Sauber and Mercedes are going at it side by side, battling each other. Sauber goes off, I get past, and I'm now back on the podium. I'm just going on and off and on and off. And then the Mercedes is just lagging for me as well. I go a bit right again, got two wheels in the grass. And now we got a pretty good gap to the Ferrari now behind us. So a lot of positions getting changed. I'm surprised I haven't been taken out yet. Usually around this time I would have been taken out in the all raging. But now enough about me raging. We're gonna get the Ferrari right on our tail. He's got to defend as much as possible. The racing car, well, he's gone. He's literally just gone. The only way for him to catch up to him is if he disconnects or he bottles it. But now we don't have to worry about that. Right now we gotta worry about this Ferrari on our tail. Known to being strong in the actual F1, but how strong is this driver in the Ferrari? Still right behind us. We make a complete cock up of that corner. Ferrari might have just tapped us a little bit behind. And he's in our slipstream, and he has DRS as well. Looking for him to make a move on the inside, which he does. He goes through. We're trying to make the crisscross, but it doesn't work. And he makes that move stick, and again we've been knocked off the podium. And now we have that Toro Rosso on our tail. We try our best to keep up with this Ferrari, but then I make a complete cock up of that corner. And now I gotta defend off this Toro Rosso through Maggots and Beckett's, but there's no way he'll make a move up here unless if he is the torpedo man himself, Danny Kvyat, but he is not. But he will have the DRS, so now I just got to defend as much as possible. I take to the inside. He's going side by side. Is he making it around the outside? I keep my nose in there, but he gets past. Also, my teammate, Tiametmarduk, he's now making the move up the inside, going side by side. Nearly hits my rear wheel there, but we managed to keep a stick, and we don't do a Perez and Ocon. And now with 2 laps to go. We're trying to defend as the Williams guy who before was now back. Man, we've got new battles and old battles resuming now. And I'm sure Tiametmarduk will have his chance the DRS, and then looking in the mirrors, the banana car makes the move on the Williams as well. Now he's got to defend as much as possible. And usually I just let the guys go up the inside and try to do the crisscross move on them. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to go on the inside this time and see how that works. And that just not worked. Just didn't work. I just tried to force him wide. Bit of contact between us there. And even with a little push and shoving, Mr. Five out of the banana car, he tries to go through as well. I try the blocking door, but he's got the run through there. I'll then go on the inside. Hopefully he won't just dive bomb up there, which he doesn't. But again, I go wide on that corner. Now the banana's got the Williams going on behind him. So now, we're just hoping for a good place finish now. From 6, and we're on the podium once. Again, we make a cock-up exiting Maggots and Beckett's. Luckily within 1 second so we can use DRS, but it just does nothing. I'm not sure if Tiametmarduk has a setup or not, because I wasn't using one for this one. But he goes wide, but not wide enough for me to catch up. Now he's battling the Toro Rosso up ahead. Now we're just staying here for 6, just eating popcorn in the car, starting the last lap of the race. Thank you, Jeff. Now heading into turn 1, just trying to get close enough to staying in this battle, sorry. He locks up, going there fine. We stay behind him, we have the DRS. But so does Tiametmarduk, sorry. And we'll work this out. We just gotta sit back and hope for both of them to crash. So now, enjoy this battle going on between the Toro Rosso of whatever his name is and the Force India of Tiametmarduk, as we watch this amazing battle going on in the last half of that. 2 leading cars, they're battling up ahead. Looks like the Mercedes from before has caught up to the race leading car, so they're battling up for the lead now. We are right behind this, well, not right behind. And we, for once on the last lap, we don't make a cock up exiting Maggots and Beckett's. We're just now gotta watch this battle happen again as he goes. Tiametmarduk goes to the outside, Toros on the inside, and Banana and Williams just come across and ruin that battle. Now we got cars coming up behind us now, and Tiametmarduk's got the position for 3rd, and we are actually in 5th now. But now that's podium battle, but the Toros are up the inside, side by side. Can't even tell who got 3rd there. Oh, that was a finish. We did get hit, but luckily we didn't get knocked out. And that was a finish. A Ferrari there, just celebrating a 10th place finish. Seems strange. They're usually celebrating on the podium with a race win. McLaren Honda, and the Sauber nearly takes out the McLaren Honda. Jesus, and that was that Sauber. And there's Toro Rosso, they're just sliding off the track. So, not much has changed since, again, not much has changed in sprint lobbies. Unless you're right out in front, you've still got those back markers trying to take you out near the end of the race. Ascar and McLaren Honda just go actually into each other. Toro Rosso spun out on the line. Man, and apparently we're being shown with a different game tag and the guy who finished 17th. So that is weird. But luckily we finished in the top 5 from starting 4th. The first guy who started in the top 10. Oh, never mind. The guy in first was in 10th. Never mind. Man, the gap between 3rd and 4th, between the Toro Rosso and Tiametmarduk, that's close. Anyway, see you all in the next episode.